Hi guys, it's Rachel here, and this really is a last minute video. I will tell you that. It's quite late in the afternoon and I put together a new kit because I have all these, all these wonderful bits and pieces that I'd found, and you know, I'd pulled them out the other day when I made, where is it, this, and I really thought it'd be fun to have another kit where you could create those sorts of things. So that one I had scanned, so oh gosh, I love that. Thanks Bob, I love your labels. Okay, so I put together a kit with all my bits and pieces of antique documents that I had, and these were the ones that were really damaged. You can see here, like it's like powder. Most of these ones are like 18, that one's, no, that's protocol. It was 1870s, those ones. This was 1854. I can remember, this is 1832, look at that. And there's lots of those. So I kept a few, because I never keep anything. This one was 18 something, I can't remember, but they were really damaged, so I ripped them up because otherwise these are the ones that I put my mask on and I tore them up. And so they're just gorgeous. So I scanned some of them, and oh, these were the reverse sides of that. This is like powder, this bit here. These were the reverse sides where they had folded them and they had the thing, but all of this had to come off because it's very fragile. Anyway, I'm just gas bagging. So I'll keep those. I'll use those in my work. And I scanned a whole lot of them. So that way there's more ephemera. We can always see this is going to be perfect to make this sort of thing. That's what I was most looking for, but then I wanted to fill it up a bit with 1817. That's the one I used to create this. And then, yeah, I filled it up with all other bits and pieces that I have. Because it's always fun to have these things to play with. There's another good one. These ones could go sideways. Both of these can be used. I think that's, oh, I've done that one twice. Anyway, I've got two sizes. I think I've done it big and small. Oh, I think a Mozzie got me. And then I've got this one. I love these. These are receipts, 1910. And this was a beautiful manifesto. That's these ones here. I think I've got some that I've kept. Not these particular ones, different ones, but it was very damaged. So I did scan it, the bits and pieces. And these, I mean, look at that writing and the colour of the paper, and that one and that one. I think, have I showed you them all now? I think I have. I'm going the wrong way. So like this one, and this one. So I thought they'd be fun to play with. But in this video, I am going, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I've been bitten by a Mozzie and I'm feeling itchy. Okay, the typical me. I've got this old book here. I'm just going to take out the pages. And I need to make myself a little, look, I mean, you be cringy. It's cringy what I do. I'm going to make a little journal for myself to take away to Tuscany on Monday. So I'm going to post this on Saturday, the video. Just clean this. I mean, this is how we do it. We just clean it up as best we can. Now this has got a very fragile spine. I think that's going to be enough. That it's a very fragile spine. Maybe I'll just give it a wipe down with a dry thing. Isn't it gross? And I'm going to just quickly throw together a super fast, super easy journal. Super fast and super easy. They are the keywords. Now just wait 1 second. It's that much of a chuck it together thing that I'm not even organised. We just chuck it together. And that's not big enough. Sorry, I'll be back. Those who know me are used to the to and fro. Okay, oh, I just saw that. Oh, look what I saw. I've got these too. I'm going to put that in. I love those envelopes for some reason. I just love the colour of them. Aren't they cool bananas? Okay, rightio. So, oh my God, now I'm itchy over there. Maybe I've just got an itch. Okay, so I need scissors. that's going to be big enough. This is, I mean, this is the measuring, guys. This is the extent of it. Rip it. Rip it. Sound like a frog. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm so excited to go away. Hopefully we have a nice time. Hopefully. Oh, I need to contact. Okay, so I found a new lady. And when I went to Florence, because my lace lady wasn't open, because so the other lady told me that my lace lady, because it's in the antique, the permanent antique place, she said she's a bit of a vagabond in summer. She goes home, she closes early, she doesn't stay open. I caught this lady. I didn't tell you, I didn't even show you what I bought from her, but I'll show you when I come back, because I'm going to put together some new kits, and I'm very slow, so Steffi's going to be helping me when we come back, because he has another week of holidays. So anyway, back to the last time I went to Florence, about, I think it was probably 6 weeks ago. My lace lady, that I get lots of laces from, especially because, you know what, it's really hard to find laces. I don't always, there's some markets that I find laces, other markets not so lucky, or they cost a bomb. So anyway, she has some good price laces, but she's a vagabond, and I went there. We had lunch, it was super hot, and I went there especially to get my laces from her, to stock up, so that, you know, I could put together some more kits to make those beautiful antique, like those, well, I don't think they were made antiquely. We had a big discussion about this, but anyway, they're beautiful all the same. Doesn't matter when they're made with documents from the 1700s and 1800s, and I now have a lot of documents, so I'm going to be able to put together, and this was going to be a surprise, but now I've ruined it. I'm going to be able to put together some kits to be able to make journals like those, with the pages being not, we did them with 1700s book pages, but we're going to be able to do them with documents, because I've got the documents. I'm hoarding them, but I'm just gathering my bits, and then I'll be able to put the kits together to actually make a journal. And half of you won't know what I'm blabbing on about, but it was a while back I had found these journals that were made hand-stitched. The laces, it was all hand-stitched together, even the laces, and the pages were actual antique documents. Anyway, I'll go over that when I make the kits up. So anyway, then Steffi and all of the little antique shops were closing, and Steffi says to me, "Oh, look there, that lady over there she's open. Let's go and ask her." And I said, and I'm a bit shy, so I don't like, you know, I get a bit shy. I don't know why. I don't know, I'm a bit of a baby. I get a bit scared that people are going to be grumpy or angry and not be nice and that sort of thing. So anyway, Steffi made me go, because he said otherwise, because I was very disappointed. I said, you're going to be very upset if you came here just for your lace lady and she's not open. So we go to this other lady down the thing. It was so hot, I can't tell you. And she was packing up, and she was like, "Oh yeah, she goes home early. She's the one that closes before everybody else, and half the time she doesn't open. You really need to ring her." And I'm like, "Oh well, I was just sure. I looked on the internet and it said you guys were open, so I was sure she'd be open." And 1834. And she was, and she's not, but it's advertised on the internet that you guys are open all day. And she said, "Oh, in the summer it's so hot here, we just can't open all day. We'd expire." And I'm like, "I totally understand that. It's just disappointing." And she's, and I'm looking at the back of her wall. I'm totally distracted while she was actually really nice and really apologetic, and she wanted to telephone her. I said, "No, don't telephone her. She's gone home." And, you know, she's not a young lady, and so I didn't, and it's hot, and I didn't want to disturb her. Actually, I think I'll just rip that page out. I like to keep the first page. I'm going to glue that in there. Anyway, so she, I'm looking at the back wall, and it's just full of trims, like, you know, not lace trims, but other trims. I can't use those, but other trims. And I'm just looking. I love the color of this. And I'm looking at this back wall, and I'm having trouble concentrating. listening to her, and as she's very kindly apologizing for the other lady not being there. And so anyway, she said, I'm so sorry I can't help you. I don't have laces like she does. And I said to her, what is all that stuff back there? Can I look at that? She's like, oh yes, you can look at that. And then she had fabric, a little bit of fabric. So I bought an old piece of fabric, and anyway, then I stayed there for I think I ended up staying there for 3 hours with her. And she had a little bit of lace. She gave it to me. She was so sweet. And so I'm just gathering pages here, guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing. And yeah, so she, I ended up buying it quite a bit from her. I was there for 3 hours. I sent Lulu and Steffi off. Lulu went off with her dad and one of our best friends who lived in Florence, not with us, but in Florence when we were there. So she, I bought a whole lot of stuff from her, and she's going to gather up a whole lot of stuff for me. So I need to contact her. I forgot. I need to contact her. I'm going to use this now. It might help if I concentrate and measure. I don't actually need that many pages, but you know, why am I measuring that way? It's very hard to leave things behind. This is the problem. I want to put it all in. Oops, that was very noisy. I want to put it all in. I really do. And I also want to put, I've got a few, no, I folded it the wrong way. I want to fold it that way. I want to see the writing. So yes, I'm very excited. I need to contact her so I make sure she's open. I've got a bit of boring sort of painted paper. So why don't we have some of that? Oh, that's almost the right length. So why don't I just fold it about there? And then I'll have to put together stuff to take. But I wanted to do stitching, but I did want to see if I could, now that I've got my sprocket, I wanted to see if I could actually do the journal as I went, instead of depending on coming home, and then I don't have the time. And you lose the inspiration once you're home to complete the journal. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I would be able to do it while I was there. That's the plan. So, and of course, you know, last minute, chuck it together 2 days before you're leaving. Now what I thought, oh, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to hinge this. What will I hinge it to? I wanted to put that one in. See, I'm gonna put more pages in than what I need, because that's just, how can you even use that? I don't think I can use that. I'll have to make that into something else. Or I can just put it in. Or not. I just, you know, don't you just love that? I love that. I don't think I can use it. I'll put that away there. So we've got, I wanted to hinge this now. I wanted to hinge that. I'll hinge it too. I've got a couple of other painted bits here. So what I could do is just fold this over. I'll keep the rough edge on the outside, and I'll fold that over. I mean, this is really how you slap a journal together. Isn't that terrible? Terrible to say slap, but that's what it is. We're slapping it. We are. We're just throwing it together with whatever. Now that is not long enough. What a goose. What an absolute goose. Okay, well, we've got other things. So for example, oh, what's this? Oh, that one I wanted to do that other thing with. Or do I want to put it in here? I could put it in here, couldn't I? Well, it's going in. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I have to do it that way. Heaven forbid should we cover up something important. So that can go in. There you go. That's done. Now that's going to glue together because it's longer. So what I need to do is just I mean, you would never have seen such a disorganized video ever. This one would be at the top of the list. We have elephants upstairs. The elephants are making a lot of noise. Okay, so I've got that, and I'll fold that over, but I'll see. I did want to hinge this. I'm going to glue that down there. I want to hinge this to something. So maybe I'll hinge it to that one. But I was thinking I would like to use this as a hinge. I think this would be really pretty as a hinge. So what will I hinge? Oh, I know. I wanted to include, of course I am going to Florence, but I want to include like something like that, and maybe another colorway. I'm just looking for a smaller, I've got lots of smaller sized pieces, so I was just hoping to find, I've never found that one. I've never found that in the shops. I got that in Australia, for heaven's sake. Oh, now they've all fallen under my feet. I'm probably putting way too many pages. Now that's going to hinge on well onto that, but I need to hinge this to something. And I really like that blue writing. I really look how nice that looks. So let's just glue. Well, first of all, let's just trim. Okay, if I just go across there, I'll trim the bottom off so I don't have that overhanging and sticking together. Right. Oh my goodness, and I need to do my Anne video still, but I've done all of the other videos. The only one I need to do is Anne. So I'll get that done this weekend. Now, I could hinge this to this one, but it's a bit small. So let's just grab the parcel up again. Oh, I had pulled out some digitals. Oh, I'd like to put some digitals. Just a minute. I've got some double-sided digitals here. Just let me see. I think that one's been stitched. That one hasn't. Those are stitched. I don't want those ones. Let's see what I've got that have already been printed on both sides. I'd like to use the new kit, but I haven't got that printed on both sides. So let's just see. I think I would like something from our more Italian. Oh, I love these. Oh gosh, I love that. So that could go. And then what else do I have? Love that. So that one I might just put in like that. The other one I'm going to rip it, and I'll keep the other page for, I might add it as a flip or something like, oh, I like that. That's sent, I could have that one or that one. I'll keep that one out. He's my clever husband. Okay, right. So that one can just go in. This one I'm going to tear. So I need to put that about, I'm going to tear it about here, I think. And I'll keep that because that can be, I can put that in as a flip. So, but what I need to do, I don't want to cover all of that up. Or can I? Oh, I quite like it like that. So maybe I will. Okay, so I also want to just tear this one down so it's about the same length. Okay, that'll do. Right. I actually really do like the messy crafting. I don't like being precise. I like making a mess. And I like it to be not perfect. Put that there and hinge it. Now this is what you would do if you had a big book and you needed to have bigger pages. Is hinging is a great help. So they're pages. These are all pages here. I keep my book here because then I'll be needing to measure. That's going to be a flippy thing. That's going to be pages. Yep, why not? Oh, I've got pages here. Oh, I've got lots of pages. I might have to remove some. And I did want to hinge this. So, oh, and that's going to glue on the cover. We'll do that after. I do have this piece here. I think this will be nice. A nice hinge. So let's tear it down to there. And I don't need it quite that wide, so I'll keep this bit here. Fold it. And I need to glue this one on that side because it's actually got the border. So I need to glue it there. So just pull out, you know, just pull out pages that you would like to use. And if they're little pieces like this, then you can hinge them. Now I'm just going to give this a little snip. And I'm actually going to fold that down this time instead of cutting it off. Okay. And then I need to put glue on here for the other page. Now, which way is my up? That way. And I did these with potatoes. Put that there. And there we go. And I think that's fun to have the painted paper. Now let's have a look at what's going on here because we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot of pages. So that's going to glue there. I'm going to glue that there. Or I might glue it at the back. I don't know, I haven't decided. To put a bit of glue under there. Okay. So we'll organise our pages. So maybe now what will I glue that down with? I don't want to put too much wet glue. But I need a bit of wet glue because I'm gluing it to fabric. So I might have to finish this video off tomorrow, but I can join them together. So you'll see it all as one. I don't want air bubbles, so I need to smoosh my glue everywhere. I might not have enough here. I'm just being careful about having too much glue on there. Put a little bit more. Oh, and the thought of organising myself and thinking what do I want to take is really doing my head in as well. Because, you know, I'll be gone 6 days. And that's a lot of days without your craft room. I'm used to coming in here. I don't get in. Sometimes I don't get in here and then I'm kind of like a little bit grumpy when I don't get in here. Not very happy. I feel frustrated. So I put too much glue. Just wipe that off. Yep, that'll be good. We'll see how we go. So that's going to go there. I haven't decided on the inside, but that's why we might do the rest. I'll do it tomorrow, but at least I've started. And I really don't need that many pages. So let's see, what do I have here? However, I do tend to work on a double spread. So if I've got 6 days, I only need 6 pages. So that's 12 pages, and look how many I've got. But I could use it for, like, what I would do is just use what I didn't use. And I don't need that because that's not from the book. So there we go. It's a process of elimination. Let's have a look. That's from the book, so we'll have that. We'll have the digital. Maybe we'll put the digital here. We might not need the, well, I don't know. Then we've got, that's going to be a flip. And I like the painted pages. So let's just see, slowly start putting things together. I like the painted straw paper. I'm not a big writer, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to put in all the different things in different directions. I have removed all of my physical items out of my shop. They'll go back in just before I come back, so that way, you know, I would feel stressed if, you know, I wasn't shipping, you know, anything that's been purchased. So that's why I've taken them out of my shop. Put that one in there. Now I'm going to have to trim these down. We do not need all this stuff. This is the issue. Let's see what it looks like. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I did say to myself, I didn't say it to you, but I did say to myself I wanted 10 pages. And I have 10 pages. 10 pages is like 40-page faces, but, you know, some things are small. So it's nice to have a bit more. And as I said, I might only do half. And then I'm going to add the envelope. Now the envelope will go, let's decide. I don't know if I'm 100% happy with the way I've organized it. I don't think I'm 100% happy with it. I think I'm going to rearrange it. I kind of like those. Oh, I'm going to move this. Definitely going to move that. I'm just thinking where I think I might put the envelope. I like it next to the embroidery. So I'll glue that down and snip the top. We'll do that tomorrow. But it'll still be the same video. What am I saying? So that can go there. This can go here. Maybe. Yeah. And that can go there. Yeah, I like that. So now, it's way too big. So these pages need to be trimmed down a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it the most horrible way ever, is I'm going to tear it like that. Oh, isn't that nice? I'm not throwing that out. How's that now? At least that doesn't stick out. So let's just take this one out and oh, come on. Why are you being difficult, paper? Right, well, I'm just going to tear you by hand. I don't care. You can be messy. Okay. Now, how is this one doing? Is that one going to stick out? It is. Oh, they're still going to stick out. Let's see. Oh, no, they're not. That's okay. So that one's all right. That one is okay. This one is not. So I'll just tear off. Now it should be okay. Just check before I slide all the others. No, that one sticks out now. So I think this video will be telling you to let go of any desire to be perfect. How about that? This is a video, how not to be perfect. And we're going to I'll tear off a bit more of this one, just so I don't make a big boo-boo like before. Okay, and that's going to go in there. Now that should be all right. So I've got actually 11 but one is the envelope that has the pocket. And I'm just putting one signature in here. It could take two. I'm just putting one. I just want it to have room to grow. Although I could do, you know what I could do is the Midori style binding. No, I think I'll stitch it into there. I'll stitch it into there. I haven't decided about the cover, so I'll think about that. But at least it's started, and then I'll take that along with me. I could even glue that in there, but I'll take that along with me, and that will be like a flip. And I'll probably take bits and pieces of this to do things with. Really cool. I like that. So that's going to be the start of my holiday journal. And not too many pages. So a little bit of space for writing, but also lots of space for you know, adding photographs. I want to add postcards. I don't know if I'll take any paint. I don't know. I have to think about it. But at least I'll get the journal made. And tomorrow we'll do something for the cover, I think. So there we go. So I'll add on the next part to the video. But I think I'll do that tomorrow. But you won't even notice because it'll be the same day. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Oh, it didn't last long. I was started mucking around with it, and I decided that I just saw this in my basket over there, and I thought this is one of the little ephemera things that I didn't finish. So I'm going to finish that. I'll do that off camera because we already did those for Roxy's weekly challenge. And I'm going to glue that there, and I just took the little piece of antique leather from this page. It was on this page with these two, and I put a piece of it there, and I ripped that off the bottom. That was like that, just because it's going to be covered anyway by this. And I put a little piece, I took that out of my garbage basket and put that there, and I'm thinking I'm going to glue that there, and that will go there. So I better not lose all my bits, so I can make that up. Oh, and you know what? This was attached to that. I literally did just take it out of my garbage basket, and I'm going to stick that somewhere. Maybe there, or there. I don't know. You see? I'm back. Why? I don't know, just because I like it. And where will I put this? There. I could put it down there sideways. I could put it here. An itch. I could put it there. Oh, I even like it there. Maybe I'll put it there or there. I think I like it there, or there, maybe down there. Slide it over. There or there. Up there. Okay. I just saw this was left over from a video. I think I'll put that there, or up there. Quite like that. Okay. So you'll have this in a few bits, but it'll all be attached together. Okay, and that's from our new kit, the beautiful kit that my dear husband and even my daughter did a page, and I did some pages, but that's one of his very clever pages. So yeah, I need to make that there, and then I can even write notes here, you see. Have it in the front, and they're my little things, and I'll decide what to put in there. And then that's like that. That's got that there. I'm just seeing anything else that I've ripped off that I might like to attach. I should keep those bits, you see, they're quite useful. You can then decide that you want to put them somewhere. like down there. I don't know, it just sort of brings it all together. But anyway, that's that. Now let me see over the back here. Yeah, I'll keep those just in case. Yeah, okay, all right, so I'll come back when I've thought about it a bit. That one's upside down. Is that upside down? No, I always think it's upside down. Oh, that was an O, not a Q. I think so. Okay, yeah. Oh, love that. I can see the writing pressed in there. Okay, all right, so a bit of digital, bit of real stuff, bit of printed stuff, bit of old stuff. It's all happening. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow and work on it again unless something else comes to me now. Okay, so I'm back. It's actually the next day. And so where am I at? I glued that down there. I made this, so this is all glued in, and I put a little circle there just to hold it closed, and it's actually a tuck behind. So for example, these are the floppy ones. I can slide. That's a bit, yes, I can slide. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Wouldn't you know, a sneeze would come the minute I turn on my camera. Goodness me, sorry guys. Can put a tag in there, or some, you know, I can collect things and put them in there. Absolutely love all of that, and the painted paper. So now I think I'm going to, I've been umming and ahhing, do I want to put a Midori? So I could add pages if I wanted to, slide things in. I'm thinking about it. I think I will do it Midori style. So what I might do is I'll just stitch these together. So I'll just grab this little mat here. It'll take 2 seconds to do it, if I can find my bits and pieces. Oh, I think I'll use these because they capture the short pages as well. And that way, you know, like if I get some sort of thing, I can slip it in. Not into these, but in the center. So I'll just grab my book binding box. I love all these tins. Oh my goodness. Can't open it. Oh, hello. Okay. Sorry, I'm sniffling now. I haven't ever opened this one. Let's use this one. And this kit is just, you just look up bookbinding kit on Amazon and you get it there. Where's the beginning? If I can't find the beginning, I'll have to use another one. Huh. Can't find it. Must, oh, that's that piece. I thought it must be because I could see it was slightly raised. Excuse me, sniffling. It's the sneeze. I'll try not to. I'm just eyeballing where the center is. This is a Japanese screw punch, if anyone wants to know. Okay, and then I just get, it doesn't go through all the layers, and I just get my book awl and push. There we are. And now I need to find my little favorite needle. Here it is. And I think I might have my tie come through the, so I'm going to go this way. I want to tie it on the outside so I don't have the tie on the inside. Down there. Now I need to make sure, look how quick that was. Make sure it's on, you have to have your string on either side. Pull it tight. I mean, this was the fastest journal ever to put together, except for the umming and ahhing. Well, there's always a bit of that, isn't there? Okay, and we can put all of that away. Okay, put that over there. Put those over there. Let's just remind ourselves, oh yeah, this is going to be fun. It's a little bit of digital, old bits of ephemera, some painted bits, envelope. Oh, I need to glue that down and trim across there, or I can, actually I'll do that now. I forgot to do that before, but it's not a problem because all I need to do is grab the Tombow glue and swoosh that in there. Or I could even cut the flap off if I wanted to. Okay. There's something in there. Oh, clump of glue. That's better. And this one I'm going to trim sideways. I've got a pocket there. And then the other one, I'll keep on flipping till we get to the other one. There's a little bit already prepared, Steffi.
Okay.
Close that one up. And that one I'm going to open at the top. So that one opens there. See? Just let that stick down before I start mucking around with it. Cool. And these are the pages. And if I do the Midori style, then if I do the Midori style, then I can add, as I said, bits and pieces if I want to. Okay. So now we need to figure out what to do here. Okay, I don't want to, so what I want, I don't know what, this is like, has some cracks in it. It's a lovely leather spine, but it does have some cracks in it. So I'm thinking down here especially. So I want to go into my laces, I think. Actually, I think I have some favorite laces up here as well. Let's just have a look. Not that one. Oh, I love this one. So these are organized into, in theory, wider sort of laces. Oh, I love this. And I think I'm just, oh yes, I'm going to put that there and have it come to the back a little bit. Fabric scissors, where have you gone? Yesterday I kept shoving my fabric scissors away. Here they are in front of my face, blending into the table they are. I'm going to put that there. Yes, I do like that. So, PVA. And I need to just so you get to see a little bit of the, I don't know if you can see if I'm off screen, I'll move it in a second. You get to see a little bit of the spine. but it's also the parts that have cracks are sort of protected a bit by the lace. So let's see if I got my glue. Sometimes I need to add a bit more glue, but that's looking pretty good to me. And then turn it over. That's stuck. No, that didn't get in. I need to put a little bit more there. And it goes to about there. So sort of eyeball where to put my glue. Okay, I haven't decided if I want to put anything else on the cover. I might have to think about that for a bit, but that's it so far. Well, I'll let that dry a minute and then we'll put the Midori in. And then on the back here, I'm thinking I don't want to cover all of that up, so or you could put a transparent pocket, or you could do some sort of flippy thing with an envelope just to create a pocket to put things in, or a flipping out bag or something flipping anyway. I'm just trying to see what I've got here. What's this? What was I doing with this? I wonder what I was going to do with that. It's one of those things that needs to be finished. I do have, what is this here? Here's an envelope, you see. I could trim it down. That's what I'm going to do. I've got my cutter. I brought my cutter back. So I'm going to trim it down. Take that off, and I'm going to glue that there, or I could glue it over here. Maybe I prefer to glue it. No, I'm going to glue it that way. So I'm going to run some, oh no, I'll do my clear glue, the tacky glue. Now it's not decorated or anything yet, this envelope. Put that there. And I'll put some washi tape down there, I think. Just let that dry a minute. It's drying, okay. So it's coming together, and then these will go in there. We'll decorate that too. So this is going to be a very long video. I'm going to grab, oh, I've got this here. Now, let's just see. This one, or I might, oh no, I think I'll use this one, just a minute. I haven't used this one for a while. These are all the William Morris MT washi tapes. It's not enough. I'll just grab another piece. we go. That's all right. Maybe I'll have a bit more going up there. It's very sticky too, this washi tape. Okay. Yeah, I like it peeking out the top. Okay, so that's that. It's still a bit sticky there, but I could do my hole punching. Let's see what happens. I'm very impatient. I should wait. So I've got the crocodile. Okay. Just slide it in there. I'm eyeballing about where the center is, and you do 2 holes, one above the other. Okay. Let's get that out of there, otherwise I can't see. So I'm just going to flip it over, and then I'm just going to, with my pen, eyeball about where it needs to go. So otherwise I sort of go very crooked. If I can get over there. One. It's a bit thick. There we go. Okay, it's a very strong machine. And I may not have put the holes in the perfect position, but it'll do. Okay, then I flip it over, and I need to buy some more brass ones. I'd like to use the black ones, but I don't have enough. No. So you put your, the one furthest down into the spine first, and then you put the one closest to the edge. Oh, that one's black. Not the same. Not the same. Oh dear. If it's not the same, the closest is the black, so I would use the black. None of them are the same. Nope. I think I'll use a black one then. I'll have to use a black. They're all lighter. Okay. Yes, you notice that one in the mess. And then it doesn't matter about these ones down here because they're in a different spot. Okay. So when I perforated the holes, this bit came up, but I could then go back and put some glue there just to hold it, and I think I'll do that because that'll annoy me. Okay, now we'll thread our elastic, not plastic, elastic. So you've got to go down the bottom one, in the top one, then bring it down, down through the bottom one, and back up through the top one, and you want the elastic to be on the same side as that one. It's twisted. Just a second. So, don't want it too long. And they are on the same side, and then you just pull it taut and tie a knot. Like so. Maybe trim those off a little bit. Okay, now here, see what happens is these are taller. The elastic will rip the pages because this signature is taller than the holes. So what you can do is, just move this, you can snip the corners at an angle. Like so. And it should go in without ripping the pages. And there we go, and that's nice and secure. I stitched the pages together so they're not all flopping about. Just say I wanted to add something else, I can just slip it in like that and it will stay, sort of thing. And you can also add another signature. Now the way you do that, I've never told you that, is you get your elastic and you tie it. You tie it there. I'll do one. I'll just do it for you just in case, so you can see. So you have it. It's like a free elastic. So I'll just show you. So you tie it. Take that off. Okay. So I've got. Just let me gather some pages for you. So just say, let me just find some pages that won't be too tall. That doesn't matter. I'll grab this one, for example. So just say I wanted to add this. I wanted to create another signature. Put this in there. Grab a piece of straw paper somewhere. Okay, these are again a bit tall, so you'd have to snip them. I'll just do it anyway. So you snip them. Maybe if you want to tie them together, you don't have to. You put your elastic around the center of these pages. Now I don't have many, so they won't enjoy it. Put them around the center of those pages and then around the center of this signature. Like so. It's not very tight. I'd have to tie it tighter. And then you've got another signature in there. You can do a whole other signature just like that. And that's how you attach them with the Midori style if you've only got one binding hole. But I'm not going to have extra pages at this point in time, so I'm just going to remove those. No, not that. Which is the one? Oh, now I'm getting confused. It's this one. Just take that off. And there we go. So that's how you add another signature if you want to add another signature. Or you can just slide pages inside. You could also not bind these together, and then you could mix the, switch the pages around as you like. So that's the journal created. It's simple on the cover at the moment. I quite like that. I might decide to do something else, but I haven't decided that yet. I've got my binding. I've got my pages there ready to go. I created 2 pockets there with the envelope, and now I've got it. I'm going to leave that open there for sliding things in easily. And here I'm thinking I'm just going to find something in this ephemera here to glue on there, and then I can decide. I just have a base then, and then I can decide if I want to you know, decorate them further and things that I acquire. And I'm going to rip up some of these and take them with me for collaging, and I'll take some original papers as well. So I could put, I think I might rip that one up and put that one on there. And that was a very quick travel journal to make, very quick. Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to put that there. Okay, lucky. Now, if I did decide to do anything else in this journal that's even more relevant, you know, like that you might, I feel like you might want to see, I'll video it tomorrow. But if there's no video tomorrow, then it's because I didn't do any more on it. Okay, so that's that. Cool. Okay, so I think I'll let you go, and then there may be a video tomorrow or there may not be. We'll just see what I decide to do. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again soon. Bye.